Oh my god! Damn! Geiger! You fucker, Aqualad! You fucked me! Goddamn fucking Mexican pizzas! Oh my god! Disaster, Geiger! Oh my god, he's got his revenge on me! It's going in sideways, Geiger! Goddamn Mexican pizzas from fucking Taco Bell! Oh my god! Oh my god, Geiger! Oh, I'm gonna die! Geiger! Geiger! Oh my intestines, Geiger! Oh no! Geiger! Help me, God! You bastard, Aqualad! You're just jealous! You're jealous of me, Shannon! That's why you told me to eat them damn fucking Mexican pizzas from Taco Bell! Oh! Geiger! Get the plunger, Geiger! I'm gonna clog the toilet with this one, Geiger! My God! They're trying to psychologically break my anus, Aqualad! They're trying to psychologically break my anus, Aqualad! No, Geiger! No! Geiger! What my ass, Geiger? Geiger, I can't reach my own rectum, Geiger. Fuck, Geiger. I'm fucked. Please wipe my ass, Geiger. Geiger. No, Geiger, no. Oh my God. Damn. It's the last fucking time. Goddamn, eat them Mexican fucking pizzas. Holy shit, Chad. Oh. Alright, lads. Welcome to fucking Aqualad's revenge. Aqualad is angry. We have displeased him. Again. So, for those of you who are unaware, you know, I initially called Gator Aqualad because when you think about sidekicks, you know, they're typically considered, you know, the lesser than. They're pretty much considered a joke, subservient, beta, secondary, barely even mattering. You know, you got Batman. Batman's a badass motherfucker, black suit, defeats the criminals, all this shit like this. And then you got Robin, his gay ass fucking sidekick wearing red and green there, you know. Basically a little fucking boy whose balls haven't dropped and, you know, he's always getting rescued by Batman. He's never the star. He's always secondary to the plot. The only reason he exists is to build up Batman, this sort of thing. But as I've explained, Gator isn't even as cool as Robin, because at least Robin is the servant or the sidekick to a badass superhero. He's not even Robin. His superhero, his king, his mensch, is a pill-popping alcoholic piece of trailer trash that releases revenge porn of 18-year-olds, tries to get, you know, 18-year-olds fake IDs so they can drink with him at Dax's dream mansion. He's a fucking degenerate loser who's never worked a fucking job in his life. Never once in 34 years has he held a job for even one day. Not even put in one shift. And you're the sidekick to that. You're his servant. His fucking bitch boy. His fucking bitch boy there. And see, the thing is, you know, he's like a really lame superhero like Aquaman there. So you're Aqualad there, buddy. You're the sidekick to the lowest of the fucking low. The lamest of all the fucking superheroes. Wonder Twin powers, activate there, Gator. Gator! Gator! They're making fun of me, Gator. They're trying to psychologically... It's okay, sir. I'm gonna get them on Twitter for you, sir. Sir, I'm gonna show them the way, sir. That's the reality of fucking Shannon's life, is cleaning up for a fucking pill-popping alcoholic loser who's never worked in a day in his life. He's the sidekick to Aquaman. And I've said it again and again, but it's just so sad. And this man there, man, that is Gator. You know, I struggle to even fucking call him that because he's such a joke at this point. But, you know, Gator there was going ape shit on Twitter yesterday. And I just thought, before we get to all the Warski and the Dak stuff and bringing in Cameron Clark and Jamie Lynn Hughes and all these fucking people I've been talking, before we bring them all in, before we call all the fucking banners, we just got to dunk on Gator here, because I think he really thinks he's winning, you know? So let me show you how this all started. Here's Gator. Mexican pizza, a fan favorite at the chain, is among the departing items. Taco Bell said that the packaging for the pizza accounted for more than 7 million pounds of paperboard annually in the U.S., so its departure will help the chain inch closer to its sustainability goals. Well, Gator wasn't happy about that. He goes, fuck you, Taco Bell. You're dead to me. Global warming is horseshit, and sustainability is a useless marketing buzzword. Oh my god. Imagine getting that fucking bumhurt about a fucking fast food item being canceled there. The reality is, why the Mexican pizza is going away has nothing to do with the environment. It has everything to do with the fact that no one buys the Mexican pizza because it fucking sucks. Nobody will ever fucking be buying the Mexican pizza. It's terrible. You know, I've never even thought of ordering the Mexican pizza because it looks like fucking cat food. It looks fucking terrible. If you just fucking search up Mexican pizza in Google Images from Taco Bell and look at it, it's fucking revolting. And, you know, I love Taco Bell. You know, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You think I don't know what fast food is like? You think I don't understand fast food there? Look at me. Look at me. Do you know? And even I refuse to eat the Taco Bell Mexican pizza. Do you know? Who the fuck is eating this shit? Let alone getting very upset that it's going away to the point where Taco Bell is dead to you. So this is where it begins. And so it begins. I say to him, why am I not surprised, Gator? Not even I, the obese fuck that I am, have ever been desperate enough to attempt to eat the Mexican pizza. Fucking shameful Shannon strikes again. Shameful Shannon. He struck again. Then he hits me up with, you exalt. So he's misspelled exalt, but, you know, I let it go. Burger King chicken nuggets. You exist as a corpulent, shameful display rather than a man. First of all, Burger King chicken nuggets fucking suck, okay? There's a reason I puked trying to fucking eat 100 of them. The reason I bought 100 Burger King chicken nuggets is because they're a third of the price of the McDonald's ones. It would have cost me like 140 bucks to fucking eat 100 McDonald's chicken nuggets. And I got like 100 Burger King nuggets for like $30. Anyway, besides the point, I mean, holy fucking shit. this motherfucker here is talking about how I'm like a corpulent, shameful display of a man. And I just say to him, like, look at yourself. Look at yourself. Like, look at you. Like, who are you to fucking talk about how another man looks? You look like you're 45 fucking years old, like a fucking disgusting, disheveled, greasy bum wearing a fucking luchador mask. You know, look at yourself. You're another man's personal servant and bitch boy. And you're actually defending the honor of the Mexican pizza. Holy fuck. What a miserable, sad existence, Aqualad. Hope your six-figure student debt works out for you. If you even went to school at all. This fucking guy right here, Mr. Gaines, is claiming that he went to school for 4 years and got a bachelor's in computer science, but couldn't find a job and has all this debt. So now he's gone for another 4-year degree to be a fucking x-ray technician. You know, so if this is true, which it's probably not, he's probably never even attended a fucking college class. Because the reality is, if you have a bachelor's in computer science and it's your hobby and your passion to code and you're excellent at it, you're going to find work. But this fucking guy is so full of shit. You know, if he does have 6 figures of student debt, poor fucking guy. But you know what he says? I didn't even drop that good of a line. And it landed. For a guy that says everything is kayfabe, you sure do work yourself into a shoot. Like, what delusional world is this man living in? What? Does he really think it bothers me if someone makes fun of my weight? Like, imagine if I was that bothered about my weight. I would lose weight. But he thinks it's landed. He thinks like he's blown me out here and got this huge victory because I destroyed him. But look at him. Look at him. Look at him. What a fucking cope. Like, it's just crazy. The guy keeps going like, as this was happening, I kept saying like, I'm winning exchange after exchange. Why does he keep engaging with the troll? And then I realized like, guys, Gator thinks he's winning. Whoa. 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 That's fucking nuts. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts, Shannon. Let's get fucking nuts, Shannon. Let's fucking go. He really thinks, I'm owning the A-logs, Daddy. Ralph's gonna be proud of me. I'm owning the A-logs. He's gonna be really proud of me there. I'm defending the honor of the Mexican pizza and my master. Oh. So, it keeps going. And I go, like I just go, the delusional world you live in. Fuck, man. Look at yourself. You slave away for a pill-popping alcoholic who releases revenge porn of 18-year-old meth addicts. The only shoot here is that your shoot retarded. You know, like, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's gonna talk. He's gonna tell us. He's gonna tell us. Oh, my God. So, Gator hits us with, oh, my God. I can't, oh, my God. I would retort and tell you to look at yourself. But cruel and unusual punishment is against the Geneva Convention. Hence why I will refrain from posting any gifs of you trying and failing to get off a couch. Oh, Shannon. Shannon. Oh, shit. Who's worked themselves into a shoot now? Who's the tryhard now, Shannon? You know, the Geneva Convention. Oh, I got you. I got you. Oh, my God, Shannon. And, you know, I just say, like, I say to him, Gator, will you help Ralph defend pedophiles and Lolly tonight in defense of Daddy Dax? Or will you be a man and stand up for children? Chances are, with your predilection for remembering anime girls' birthdays, I sadly predict you'll be pro-pedophile and fuck over Janny Andy. Well, Gator hits us with his hot take. I disagree with Dick. Lolly is disgusting and degenerate. I've said this before. Secondly, weren't you hanging out on stream with King of Pole, whose father was charged with having child porn on his computer? Why are you guys so obsessed with children? Can you imagine, like, this is the sort of world that Shannon's trying to live in, is like, it's not even the sins of the father or the sins of the son. Shannon wants to live in the world where the sins of some guy I was on a streams with father I condone, even though I really couldn't even give a fuck about King of Pole's father, and everybody obviously condemns looking at child porn there. But somehow this makes Dick advocating for Lolly okay because I went on a stream with King of Pole, whose father got busted for CP. Like, what is he thinking? He's like, later on, he's trying to be like, you guys are all guilt by association. No, Gator, the argument against Dax isn't guilt by association. The argument is, he is defending Lolicon. He is shielding pedophiles. That's the argument. That's the argument. And for whatever reason, he associates with a guy who actually jerks off to this and admits to it. It's not to say that he's guilty of molesting children. It's just to say that he's guilty of defending people who do. That's all. You know, but Gator just comes at it with this twisted backwards perspective, as though he thinks he's winning there. What a fucking idiot. It has nothing to do with me. Like, sorry, Brian. Brian isn't even my, like, right-hand man. Like, it's not like I've been in hundreds of videos with Brian, and it's, oh my God, you were hanging out with his dad on the weekends. It's like, what the fuck world does this guy live in? It's a sad world. It's a sad world there that Gator lives in. So I say to him, you know, oh, I'm sure you'll voice this opinion to Daddy Dax, your new father figure since Janny Jim skipped town. Oh, wait, you'll bend the knee and cuck to him like always. Ralph needs Vito to give him an N64 after all, and we can't be upsetting the few remaining guests. What does Gator say? The desperation is pathetic, honestly. For a guy self-styling as king of blood sports, you sure do get on your knees and beg other people a lot. Like, what is he talking about? Like, what the fuck is, like, it's just an alternate world that he lives in. It's just some weird fucking world. Like, I'm not begging him to do anything. I'm not telling him to do anything. Like, there is no desperation here. This is me, like, trolling you and having a really fun time, Gator. Like, what world is he in? It's like a delusional alternate world where he's some sort of Chad King because he's the co-host on a failing fucking show on DLive. Like, I'm just telling him, you won't express this opinion to Dax because Ralph won't let you. And that's exactly what happened on the show. He didn't say a fucking word. Well, that's not actually true. He said one sentence. He said that 2 bombs wasn't enough on Japan. So I guess he advocated for genocide on the show. One sentence of rebuke to Dax, not even. So you laid down like a little bitch and kissed his fucking ring like I predicted. And then you try and spin it as, oh, PPP was begging me on his knees to go after him, but I wouldn't stand up for my principles and convictions because that would be giving PPP what he wants. What a world, like, what a world these people live in where I can control whether or not this guy stands up for his values and his principles by just telling him to do it. So he can't do it. If I tell him to do something, he can't do that thing. Otherwise, I'm winning. But then, by the same token, I'm controlling what you can and can't do, so I'm winning anyway, Gator. The best move is to not engage. But the eldest fag of the internet, he knows that the best move is to feed the trolls. You know, like, what a fucking idiot. It's just crazy. Like, so I hit him with, like, look at this shit. This just keeps going. I just say, like, once again, you may very well be the single most delusional man of all time. This tweet you've made is just a cop-out. So you can suck off Daddy Dax and fuck over your friend Warski tonight with the excuse being, PPP wanted me to call out Dax, so I had no choice but to worship him. He knows. He knows that's the reality. You know, but he hits me with fucking astounding levels of cope. You are incapable of ending Dick. You couldn't even end Ralph's career when it was easy. The only reason anyone even tolerates you is they thought you were the one to finally do it. Then you failed. Sure seems like you're desperate now suddenly. So ending Ralph's career was easy there? Like, that's what he's saying? Oh my God. So I just hit him with the reality. Ralph never had a career. Dick lost New Project 2 and lost 4% of his business this month defending pedophiles. You are coping for the failures of your masters and seething beautifully. Tell us about how Lolly is based and the sex tape was a Chad move, Gator. Just stop. It's sad. Now, I thought at that point he would just stop, having realized he'd been blown the fuck out completely. But no. But no. Rather than stopping his retarded behavior and engaging on Twitter, he's decided to double down again and call me out for dodging something when in reality, he's going to dodge everything I've said in this entire conversation. So he hits me with, lol, you sure dodged the King of Poles pedo dad question like it was a diet. Like, it's crazy. King of Poles dad has nothing to do with me. Like, fucking nothing to do with me. I don't even know what to say. It's fucking crazy. Why don't you answer for King of Poles dad, who you've never associated with and you don't even know his name? Shannon. Oh my God. So, like, so I just hit him with, like, it's some lolcow's father. Who gives a fuck? Neither myself or him are responsible for it. In the meanwhile, you duck and dodge about sex tapes, Lolly, and every other failure of your masters because you're a beta little bitch with no spine or hope of ever standing on his own. Nice try. Look at him go now. This is what he says. This is pathetic, PPP. Even for you. Begging the proclaimed Janny to clean up your mess for you so you won't be the next to be consumed. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? Just read this. Like, I'm just gonna, like, just read that. Let that sink in. That's how he responds to that. Where am I bagging him for anything? Like, what is going on in this man's mind? Like, how am I going to be the next one to be consumed? Like, what are you talking about? Like, are you retarded? Like, what is this man talking about? Hey, Carmen's a bitch. Yeah, Carmen's a bitch there. PPP. They're going to get you. Like, shut the fuck up, Gator. Like, the delusion. Like, he really thinks he's winning. He really thinks he's winning this exchange. But all he's doing is constantly deflecting. Cope, deflection. Seethe. Like, that's all he can do. And rather than just stop it, he keeps going. He just keeps going. It's crazy. So I just want to show you. I just say to him, like, what are you even talking about? You've lost the fucking plot, man. I merely pointed out that you won't stand for your principles and will lay down like a bitch for your master. You, meanwhile, are grasping at straws about King of Pole's father, while your master Ralph watched child porn on stream. Do you want to know how he responds to this? Everything really is a buzzword salad with you? I baited you into admitting you don't really care and are a hypocrite? You really are retarded? Better luck next time? Where are the buzzwords? Like, where are the buzzwords? Did I say cope or seethe or cuck or dilate? Like, where are the buzzwords? You tell me, like, where are these buzzwords? Like, where are they? Like, what is he talking about? Like this, where are the buzzwords? Where are they? There are none. Like, you baited me into admitting I don't care about King of Pole's father? No one cares. Like, whoa, Gator, like, what world is this man inhabiting? Like, what world is he fucking in? What? Like, so I just say, like, what a galaxy brain take. Tell me, Gator, is lolicon simulated child porn? Are the people who watch it pedophiles? If you cannot answer these simple questions, shut the fuck up forever. I obviously condemn Brian's father, but him looking at child porn has fuck all to do with me, you retard. And then I also, the reply isn't loading, but I said, like, what buzzwords did I use? He goes, I've said this 1,000 times. Lolly is simulated CP and is disgusting and degenerate and should be banned. Pedophiles are monsters who molest kids, and if you call everyone you don't like a pedo on the internet because they made you mad, you're helping pedos. I'm not saying Dick Masterson is a pedophile. I've not said that. I've said that he's clearly a pedophile apologist because he defends lolicon. Your refusal to disavow Dick's statements and Digibro and all this shit is why this is a problem. And you don't want to stand for your positions because you know that you can't stand on your own. You have to rely on other people and leech off of Dick and leech off of Ethan Ralph because you're a nobody. Nobody is entertained by you. Nobody wants to watch your show. It's always got 20, 30, 40 live viewers. The only time it ever breaks triple digits, Gator, is when you talk about Ralph's sex tape and cope about it and try and defend it. That's when it happens. Other than that, no one gives a shit. And you barely ever do your own show. You don't even give yourself a chance to succeed because you just have no faith in yourself. The reason you couldn't make it as a computer programmer or a computer science student is because you have no imagination. You have no vision. You have no ability to see something greater than what's directly in front of you. Because of that, you were doomed. You were never going to make it in coding. You were never going to make it. That's just the reality. That's even if you actually have a 4-year BA in computer science, which I really fucking doubt. I really doubt it. I doubt this guy's ever gone to school for anything. Because if he had, he would probably have a job and not be spending 5 nights a week wiping the asshole of an alcoholic redneck. It's just the truth. I mean, come on. So, I just... This is where it just starts to get completely fucking insane. Okay? This is where it just starts to get so fucking crazy with Gator that it's going to blow your mind. I say, so is Digibro a pedophile for jerking off to simulated child pornography? Or is he a wonderful man you'd let babysit your hypothetical children? In my book, people who are attracted to children, simulated or no, are pedophiles. Do you disagree? He goes, words mean things. You're going to help pedophiles in watering down the word to mean person I don't like if you throw it at everyone. Pedophiles molest children, and people that are disgusting degenerates may not be, but you still don't let them babysit. So I hit him with the reality. I say to him, yes, Gator, words have meaning. The definition of pedophile, a person who is sexually attracted to children. People who are attracted to children are pedophiles. People who watch Lolly are attracted to children. Hence, people who watch Lolly are pedophiles. Therefore, Digibro is a pedophile, and Dick and you are defending a pedophile. I think that this logically follows. I think that this makes logical sense. I don't understand how anyone can disagree. If the word has this meaning, a person who is sexually attracted to children, and you're watching children naked children, whether it's a drawing of a naked child or an actual picture of a naked child, in order to masturbate, you are sexually attracted to children. Therefore, you are a pedophile. Therefore, if you defend that person's sexual behavior, you are defending pedophiles. Am I fucking crazy? Am I wrong? I think this makes perfect fucking sense. But again, I live in a world where people want to deny reality because they want to make fucking money. So they deny that the sky is blue. They say it's green. They say that water is made of chocolate fucking fondue. All because they want to fucking make money. They'll say anything for money and fame. They'll deny reality. Fuck. It's just frustrating to me there, guys. It's frustrating to me because honestly, I feel like this should be a settled issue. I feel like we should not have to even argue about whether or not Lolly is acceptable. These faggots there, they'll tell you, oh, you're just thinking about the children. You're just thinking about the children. You're like a soccer mom. You're like a soccer mom. Do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? I actually care about what happens to little kids. Do you know I actually care if a little kid gets fucking molested and raped by a sick fucking man like Digibro? Is scarred for the rest of their life and never grows up right, it's all fucked up and ends up gay or molesting more children? Yeah, I care actually. I think that's fucked up and sick. And I think people don't give a fuck. You just care about yourselves. And I don't understand why we're still having this discussion. Why this is being allowed to be discussed. Because I'm fucking disgusted. And I can tell you, if most people out there aren't disgusted by this shit, I don't want to live on this planet. The fact that we're even discussing this means society is fucking fucked. It's lost. It's fucking gone. I swear to God, if I get my fucking hands on Dick Masterson on any show, I don't care. Give me a 7-on-1 pile on. Bring Ethan, bring Dax, bring Dame, bring fucking everyone. Bring Ricada. I don't fucking care. I will fucking blow you out, you fucking disgusting, degenerate motherfucker, Dax. Your fucking sick debate there, fucking trying to clown on a retard who still owns you. Anybody with an IQ higher than fucking room temperature is going to win this fucking debate. Anyone. It doesn't matter how many guys you have, you know. If I get a platform to be able to speak one-on-one with you or 7-on-1 and you have to answer the line of questioning I bring to you, you're fucked. You know that Lolly is actually still illegal in the United States. The laws are rarely enforced, but there are obscenity laws. Do you think that the founding fathers, when they founded America and crafted the First Amendment, do you think that they had in mind protections for drawings of naked children by Japanese artists? The reality is, they wouldn't even have protected pornography. Between a man and a woman in a missionary position would have been considered obscene and profane and disgusting and against the will of God. That's how the founding fathers actually thought. That's why there have been obscenity laws since the nation's founding. Because some things are truly fucking obscene. And if you believe that free speech is absolute, where does it end? I mean, if Stanley Kubrick directed a 5-year-old being raped by a 45-year-old man in an artistic way that fit into a film, would you defend it? Where does it stop? Can you rape dead people on camera? Is that speech? Where does it stop? Can I go have sex with a dog and film it? And if I film it with the right angles in an artistic way, is that considered speech? Where do you draw the line? Of course you draw the line somewhere, which means that you're not a free speech absolutist, which means that you understand that there are some things that are so depraved and so disgusting that we simply cannot tolerate it in society. I don't understand why I, of all people, have to explain this. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Larry Flint. Just because you watch The People versus Larry Flint one time, or even 20 times because it's your favorite movie, does not make you an expert on constitutional law or freedom of speech or any of this shit. Because you watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and The People versus Larry Flint in order to justify your degeneracy and your sick behavior does not make you some sort of expert. Sorry. Sorry. My freedoms. Fuck off. I'm sorry, like, you don't have the freedom to do whatever you want. Actions have consequences. The value of your expression, of being able to rape children and film it, or draw children naked, or take pictures of children naked, the value of that expression is outweighed by the damage done to the children and the potential damage to children by enabling pedophile behavior. That's the reality. Sorry. You know, destroying culture and society is a victimless crime. That's what they say. We degrade our culture and we degrade our society when we allow sick images like this to be created. The value of that artistic expression or the value of that speech is outweighed by the damage done to every single human being's worth and merit. We degrade all of humanity when we tolerate things like this, when we celebrate things like this. Every human life is cheapened and made less worthwhile. It's true. If we are no better than animals that would have sex with their own children or would fucking have sex with any fucking disgusting other animal or some shit like this, then we lose our humanity. And this is what these people want. They want us broken down, worthless, unable to distinguish between right and wrong. Everything's right as long as I want it to be right. There is no morality. There is no set of ethics. There is no standards. This is what Dax Herrera wants, because he doesn't live by any standard of ethics. He doesn't live by morals. He doesn't live by principles. His only principle is do as I will. Who gives a fuck how many children you harm, Dax? You know, who gives a fuck, right? Fuck the children, because soccer moms, right? Soccer moms want to protect children, and we can't empower soccer moms. Fuck them. Satanic Panic. Do you know what? I think they were a little bit vindicated on that one, yeah? Turns out there were a lot of really sick pedophiles and weird satanic organizations that were really harmful to society. It turns out that the Satanic Panic wasn't actually wrong. Sorry, bud. Sorry. You sit there and you give me this fucking mid-2000s, mid-1990s, fucking the evangelical right or the bad guys fucking line of horse shit. I'm not fucking swallowing it. Sorry. Not swallowing it. You know? We used to think that the fucking religious right were the bad guys. They were evil. They were this. They were that. Do you know what? Things were actually better when they were in charge. That's the reality. Do you know, we may not have been able to listen to heavy metal without being judged or whatever, But at the same time, we didn't have to deal with children being filmed in a sexual manner for Netflix. I'm just saying. Just saying. That's the reality. Just saying. But Gator's going to tell us. Tell him, Gator. I'm not defending anything. My argument is that you're calling Dick a pedo because this is all you have. And while trying to be the internet police for attention, you're helping actual pedos by throwing it around like how BreadTube calls everyone they don't like Nazis. You're the real SJW. Let me tell you, you're the real SJW because you don't think that people should advocate for lolicon and pedophilia. I mean, holy fuck. Hold on. There it is. He's not a pedophile. He's defending pedophile behavior. And by doing so, he's enabling it and encouraging it, and more of that behavior is going to happen. And when he tries to say that, oh, well, one in 10 children are already being molested, so why should we care? That's the reason we should care. I can't believe that that's true. And then he tries to say 1 in 4 children are being molested. You know, if those stats were true, then we need to crack down so fucking hard on this shit, you couldn't even imagine. But his argument is that we need to tolerate lolicon and pedophilia because so many children are already being molested that we can't possibly stop it. And he actually tried to say that we need to stop all other crimes in America before we go after this. There needs to be no murder, no theft, no rape, no drug use before we go after this. As though we can't go after all these crimes. As though having deterrence in society, even though they're not 100% effective, is wrong. Why have laws against anything? We'll never be able to have 100% prevention of crime. Because human beings like you, Dax, are sick and wicked and earthly and sinful. We all are. We all sinned and fallen short of the glory and grace of God, Romans 3. And that's just the reality. That's why we can never, ever, ever have 100%. But that doesn't mean we don't have laws and we don't have standards. This is fucking basics. This guy is so fucking ignorant, Dax Herrera is, that it fucking boggles my mind that he's even made it this far. The only reason he has made it this far is because he never brings on anyone who will challenge him or is a threat to him. And the moment somebody actually challenges him, he fucking starts screaming and losing his mind. AKA what you saw with Andy last night. And I will dissect that entire fucking disgrace, but I gotta get through these fucking Gator tweets first. But it just makes me fucking sick. It makes me fucking sick. Really sick. That this is something that I actually have to deal with. Just saying. So I just say to him, look, I've not called Dick a pedophile in this exchange. Merely a pedophile apologist. If you can't be honest enough to admit that Digibro is attracted to children, and therefore a pedophile, you are as worthless as your luchador mask. And you know how he responds to that? LOL, this dude out here liking his own tweets. Oh my god, I'm blown out! It's over! Aqualad had his revenge. I was caught liking one of my own tweets. It's over. I'll never be taken seriously again. I liked one of my own tweets. Aqualad had his revenge. It's over. It's done. Is he going to criticize Black Pigeon Speaks, aka at Navy Hatto, for liking his own tweets? Doubt it. Very much fucking doubt it there, Gator. I really doubt it. The reality is, it's pick and choose, right? When it's a guest in the show that he likes, he excuses the behavior. He wouldn't make fun of Black Pigeon Speaks for liking all of his tweets like he does. But, you know, if I like one of my two, it's over. Aqualad got me. Aqualad's grand revenge op. It's happened. He destroyed me. He destroyed me there, guys. By fucking... Oh my God. Look at this shit. He hits us with, I used to say, Gator, yes or no? If someone masturbates to child pornography, are they a pedophile? Stop dodging. If you jerk off to actual kids being fucked, you're a pedo, full stop. See, do you notice how the line that they choose on who's a pedophile? First it was, oh, if you rape a kid, that's the only way you can be considered a pedophile. Then it becomes, oh, well, if you're masturbating to real child pornography, then you're a pedophile. I just don't think there's that much of a stretch between jerking off to an actual picture of a child or a drawn picture of a child. I don't think there's much difference. I think that my position logically makes sense. If you are attracted to children, if you are jerking off to pornography of children, you're a pedophile. But he knew that when I asked that yes or no, and he couldn't dodge it, he knew he had to move the goalpost because he was fucked. But then Gator hits us with one of the most delusional posts. And he hits us, now, if you'll excuse me, I have an actual show to do with actual fans that want to watch and listen to us rather than hangers-on that hate us but don't actually like you. Have fun with your Pepe Sylvia pedo word salad game. They have no fans. They're on DLive where your viewer count is inflated by 3-4 times. It's not, there's no real fans there. Nobody actually likes you. Your whole chat was fucking sticker spam. I don't want to speak for my audience, but I'm pretty sure that they like a lot of the different shit I do. They like Cooking with Surfer. Cooking with Surfer isn't all about you, Gator. Cooking with Surfer is not all about Ethan Ralph. This Week in Kakada is not about Ethan Ralph. It's not about Gator. The movie reviews are not about Ethan Ralph. They're not about Gator. The X-Files reviews are not about Ethan Ralph. They're not about Gator. When I talk about sports, that's not about Ethan Ralph or about Gator. When I do sermons, that's not about Ethan Ralph. That's not about Gator. When I talk about wrestling with Gahul, that's not about Ethan Ralph. That's not about Gator. This idea that they have in their minds that every single thing I do on my channel is about them is so insane. You want to try and say they have no views, but they do, though. You know, it might only be half the audience watches everything, but still, I mean, fuck. Again, it's not even about the views. These guys have no viewership. When I go on DLive, I triple their viewers. It's not like I've had 3,500, 4,000 on DLive. The reality is that's 1,500, 2,000. Just shut the fuck up. Who cares? The numbers don't even matter anyway. It's all nonsense. None of this shit matters. What bothers me is that there's young fucking people who take Dick Masterson seriously, and he will normalize pedophilia and attraction to children and the minds of his audience, and they'll try and go out and normalize it in society. And it's not that this is the be-all, end-all battle about whether or not the sexualization of children will be accepted. But what I'm saying is that this is one of those little battles. And this is how they do it. They don't just say pedophilia is legal, men are now allowed to rape your children. No, they start slow. They boil the frog. And it just comes one battle after another. We lose one battle. We lose Desmond is Amazing battle. We lose the battle for the father to stop his child becoming transgender in court. We lose that battle. We lose the battle over Cuties, where it's tolerated and promoted on Netflix. We lose battle after battle. They add up. And then over time, suddenly, it's legal to fuck children. And you want to know how we know this is true? Because it did not start with homosexuality as it's totally legal and gay marriage is fine. Do you know that? It started out as, well, they can't help it. It's a mental condition. It's a mental disorder. Feel sorry for them. Just like how they're starting with pedophilia. well, it's a mental disorder, they can't help it. Then it's, well, come on, you're not a bad person, are you? You wouldn't stop hanging out with your friend if he was gay. And this is how they do it, slowly, slowly, slowly. And Dick Masterson is a part of that slow demoralization process in society, that subversion of society. That doesn't happen overnight, but you wake up one day and suddenly it's a nightmare beyond what you could never have ever expected. When I was a kid, and I'm not that old, I never ever thought that homosexuality would even be accepted. But by the time I was a teenager, gay marriage was legal. As an adult, I never ever think now that there'll be a period where pedophilia was accepted. But as we watch what's happening in California, where they're introducing laws to eliminate the penalty for same-sex raping of children. Same-sex raping of children. It's being legalized. It's time to fucking ring the alarm bell. People need to wake up. They are trying to normalize it. They are trying to legalize it. They are trying to rape your children. They are trying to steal your children's innocence. And Dax Herrera thinks it's good if they steal your children's innocence. They think it's righteous to steal your children's innocence. Gator thinks it's righteous to steal your children's innocence away, to break them down and ruin their minds and replace it with nothing but disgusting and depraved shit. And this whole thing with sexuality has gone way too far. Way too far. We have OnlyFans now being considered a legitimate career path for women. There are little girls growing up right now who don't aspire to be mothers or homemakers. They don't aspire to be veterinarians or doctors or lawyers. They don't aspire to be anything but a fucking slut. Dax wanted that world. 15 years ago, he would have loved the idea of OnlyFans. He would have promoted the shit out of it, and he still does today. He thinks it's great because whatever allows him to get his degenerate sexual gratification and pleasure is what's best. That's the whole libertarian excuse. This libertarianism, there are genuine libertarians. I was at one time a genuine libertarian. I still have a lot of libertarian leanings. But for Dax Herrera, his libertarianism is merely a chameleon skin to justify his degeneracy, to say it's okay to fucking cheat on his significant other, to engage in degenerate acts like threesomes, to fucking jerk off to images of children, to do whatever fucking drugs, to give drugs to minors, to give fake IDs to minors. Doesn't matter. Whatever he wants to do, his libertarian principles allow him to justify it, to hire hookers, to degrade the value of sex, to degrade the value of women, to degrade the value of motherhood. This is what he wants. All to gratify his own sick pleasures. And all of us have these pleasures that we want to have. We want to gratify them. But if we give in to our pleasures, we will be defeated by them. They want to weaken us with what we love, what makes us happy, what brings us pleasure, sexual gratification, fast food, all these things. They eventually start to break our society down. That's what they want. This is what Dax Herrera is pushing for. And it makes me sick. It makes me sick. And I'm not going to fucking stand for it. I'm just not. Ethan Ralph can try and mock the 285 viewers are here. The legitimate 285 viewers. The legitimate organic chat. He can try and mock it, but in reality, it's far more popular than his show. And it's far more important than his show. I gotta show you guys something. Oh, fuck. What a fucking joke this guy is. Look at this. Look at this. The new Ralph Retort chat rules at the behest of DLive. Any slur posted or variation of slur posted will result in instant permamute. What a free speech warrior. What a free speech warrior and king he is there. Sticker spam is over now. If you post the same sticker over and over again, you are subject to getting timed out or muted. Chat will now be on an 8-second slow mode until further notice. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why these rules are in place? Is because they're gaming the system on DLive with sticker spam is what they were doing. They were gaming the fucking system with sticker spam to fucking get all the lemons in the fucking box so that Ethan could make more lemons and they could make lemons in chat. That's all it was. DLive caught them fucking red-handed with it and told them no. That's what happened there. So far as the whole slur thing is concerned, I mean, the reality of it is these motherfuckers aren't for free speech. Dax Herrera isn't for free speech. He says F slur. He says N slur. So does this man. These people don't stand for the principles that they claim to stand for. They only stand for what's going to line their fucking pockets. That's it. That is it. Nothing else matters. Just fucking money. Fucking dirty fucking money. He goes, of course, all bans are appealable to me personally. The RalphRetort.com there, like, it's just like he wants to be on a power trip where if you're banned, you have to beg him for forgiveness. Fuck you. This is not to punish people or to keep people muted if they make a mistake. We'll definitely work with folks to get them back in chat. Oh my God. By the way, if I was in charge, things would be different, but I'm not. I don't understand why a firmer moderation position is required. You want to be hard-headed about putting the show in danger, however, then I don't want you around anyway. Here's what I have to say to all this. Do you know, I don't have to moderate my chat. Do you want to know why? Because I'm not trying to make it my living. You guys can say whatever the fuck you want in my chat. You can put my show in as much danger as you want. I put my show in more danger on a daily basis than Ethan Ralph will ever put his show in any amount of danger. And do you want to know why? Because I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to grift you fuckers out of money. This fucking guy has made his whole life based on this shit. And Randbot and all these other guys that are the actual base of the kill stream, Randbot, Dingo, all these guys that actually represent the views of his community are kicked off the show. They are kicked off the fucking show. Why? Because he doesn't actually stand for that. He doesn't stand for your white nationalist views. He doesn't stand for your right-wing views. He doesn't stand for your socially conservative views, your traditional views. He does not care. He does not care. He only cares about money. And the sooner you guys out there who are in his audience realize that you're being conned, the sooner we can all move on from this. I tell you this, all the financial backing comes from the white nationalist guys. They're the ones who fucking keep this guy afloat. If they leave him, it is fucking over. It is over. This guy is a fucking joke. He's a fucking jabroni. You know, he's a little slime ball. Let's see here what he's fucking tweeting. He's trying to talk shit. He's watching my show because he's bumhurt about it. He's fucking angry. You know, all this fucking shit. Look at this now. Look at this. When the bots go away, the truth comes out. Ralph, you're on DLive. It's botted to shit. When the bots go away, why don't you fire up a fucking YouTube stream like the Saturday Sunset, which gets less viewers than this shit? Why don't you fire it up? Just shut the fuck up. You're on a joke of a platform. I'm on the #1 premier video sharing platform in the world. The reality is, there's no way that I would get more viewers on DLive than on YouTube. That doesn't make sense, Ralph. That doesn't make sense. So your numbers on D-Live are also fraudulent. That's the truth. It's the truth. But you know, he wants to try and talk, but I'm the fucking big dog. I am the big dog, buddy. The big dog. Let's see what the basketball score is. You want to see the Reno 911? Here's like a 2-second clip of it. So Reno 911, I honestly think that they've been watching some of my videos, because when you watch this impression that the Reno 911 guy does of Ralph, like, I'm just saying, it sounds, Guider, get it. I mean, shit, like, I don't know. It's not to say I invented that, maybe, but, you know, just saying. Gator, we're going mobile, let's go. Listen to this again. Gator, we're going mobile, let's go. Gator, we're going mobile, let's go. So even Reno 911 is dabbing on fucking Ethan Ralph. Even the creators of Reno 911 are watching the PPP show. I mean, Ralph, you can try and claim I'm irrelevant or I'm not the big dog or whatever, but you know the truth. You know the truth. Even Phantom Organization, even Phantom is fucking doing higher viewership numbers last night than you. I swear he was. I mean, fuck. When you consider that your numbers on D-Live are like 4 times the normal numbers, when you even it out, you're about the same as Phantom Organization. You're not anything fucking special. It's 93-92 with 6 minutes left. I have a bet on Miami. I bet on Miami every game. It's a question at 3-1. It's a question of how much money the bookies are going to steal. I'm going to steal from the bookies before they fucking fix the lines in this series. There's no way Miami should have been a 3-1 underdog. Holy fuck. Anyway, I'm going to watch the rest of the basketball game. We'll be back. To break down the Worski and Ralph or Worski and Dick fucking debate line by fucking line. But I just needed to get you guys the truth about Aqualad's revenge, because it's just a fucking joke. It's just a fucking joke. But I'm going to watch this basketball game. I want to watch Houston and LA as well. I don't know what's going to happen. Probably be back at halftime of the Houston-LA game to do this shit for you guys. But I just had to get this out there. This guy is a fucking joke, Gator. Just a total joke. He's a little beta bitch. So, is what it is. Reno 911. What a great show. I fucking love improv comedy. Do you know what? I think that's what I'm best at. And I think it's what Dax Herrera is actually the worst at. The worst at. He fucking sucks. And that's why I'm the big dog.